What's cracking, everybody? Hope you're having a good night, YouTube. Thanks for coming by. Kicking it with your boy, Pizzle4420. Well, we're here going to talk some shit about how this fucking organization just keeps giving us dog shit. You know, they didn't do anything that they were supposed to do in the off season. They brought in Gardner Minshew. That was a fail. They brought in New Getsy. That's a fail. They brought in our boy Antonio Pierce. That seems to be a failure. Um, um, and then now we're going to bring in Radler. And yeah, I don't think that guy's going to do anything. But you know, we need a roster spot. We need a quarterback on the roster, and that's what I think he is. I don't think all of a sudden he's going to be starting over Gardner Minshew or anything. And that's what I don't think is going to happen. But I could be wrong. But supposedly, I've seen some rumor tonight that they're talking about Miami might want trading Gardner Minshew to Miami. But I don't think anybody wants Gardner the way he's been playing. Well, he ain't worth shit. He ain't worth a pot to piss in or anywhere to throw it out at. Those are just the facts. But yeah, I mean, we're in the situation because of the organization. The organization put us in this situation by not doing anything in the offseason like they normally do. They did absolutely nothing. I mean, they didn't go and get us. They didn't address the running back room, right? They put all their chips in on everything. They went all in on Minshew and AOC. They went all in on the running back room. That's not working out. They're went all in on Lou Getsy and the coaching staff. What's going on, D Menace? Good to see you. Yep. I'm about to fire up right now, actually. And yeah, I just think that I don't know. I was very optimistic giving this team a chance to win, double digits. Looking at what they did in the offseason, I'll never do that ever again. What up, Ralph? How you doing, man? Good. Thanks for coming by and checking out your boy. I appreciate you. But yeah, the offseason, they definitely did nothing to help this team out in the offseason. I'll tell you that right now. They didn't go out and get anybody at all, except for Christian Wilkins. That's our only celebration that we get. While you ain't got one guy. This guy's shopping at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store or whatever the fuck it is, wherever you're at. Kmart, whatever you wanted to call it, coupon, whatever you want to call him. He goes under all kinds of names. But either way, he sucks as a GM, or he's doing it on purpose. This was the wrong year to do what we're doing right now. Should have maybe done this last year. But everybody wanted to get him the job last year, but apparently nobody wants him to keep his job this year. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm not supposed to get it. Oh, right on, Rafa. Have fun on your live streams this week, bro. If I got time, I'll come by and check you out, man. I like to return the favor to my fellow content creators. I'm not really a content creator. I'm just an opinion giver. I don't really make content. Ben, my boy Raider Ben and Raider Honcho, these dudes, Unfiltered Shaq. Those guys make content, man. I'm nothing compared to any of those guys, bro. I'm just a guy on here giving my opinion. Just what I see, and what I see is that this organization has let us down again, like they've been letting us down for the last 20 years or more, longer than that. Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna do the Chiefs game? All right, but you know Benther's doing that game too. But I know you're doing it probably in Spanish, right? Work your niche, bro. Do your game in Spanish. That's your niche, Rafa. Yep, that's your niche, Rafa. I'm telling you, man, keep it up. You're gonna get popular doing it, bro. That's how you're gonna win. That's how you're gonna win in YouTube, bro. You're probably one of the only bilingual guys on here doing that. Keep it up, bro. Even though you are a little goofy looking, that's all right. We still like your content. Keep it up, man. Don't let anybody keep you down. Keep pushing forward. We got your back. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the organization this year kind of, we were excited about getting Wilkins and all this stuff, and is coupon guy, uh, sabotaging AP, sabotaging what we got going on. Maybe we got him fired. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he is jealous. Maybe this is maybe this is the plan from the start. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I'm just speculating on, these guys knew from the gate, right? They went and got Gardner Minshew, right? They knew right away that they were hoping that he was going to be good, right? But he's not. Right now, there's no reason to go get anybody else. There's not like I don't want him to fire AP right now. I don't want him to go and get another quarterback. I don't want to go get another running back. I don't want to do any of that. I want to ride with what we got, and it's not tanking. You go out there, you give your effort, and if you stay in the game and you're able to pull it off, then you win. If you don't, then you don't. You give it as long as you're giving it your all, man. You're not tanking. This is what the talent. This is the organization that the talent gave them. I mean, you can't. Are they calling good plays? No. Are they making good coaching decisions? No. Do they look like they're being out coached on a weekly basis? Yes. But, there's a whole lot of things that are going wrong with the situation. It's just not, AP needs to go down there and crack the whip on the offensive line coach. These guys are missing assignments, or they just don't know who they're supposed to be blocking. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're doing this in the film room. He needs to gets these fucking play calling privileges away from him and find someone else, because this shit's just ridiculous. And he's stubborn. He still wants to just run the ball. You've seen him run the ball 2 times in a row. Last week, it's like, damn, dude, when are you going to not run the ball 2 times in a row? It's crazy to me that you don't want to learn. That's why we're losing, man. He don't want to make adjustments. He just wants to, I want to run the ball on first and third down, or first, second, and then throw on third. He can't make up his mind. But he's as predictable as a 6th grader right now, or a 6-year-old, bro. Like, you're not. Where's all these great play designs that you have and all this stuff? Nothing is being brought to the table, bro. Like nothing. We can't even get our offensive line to run, let alone pass block. I mean, Colton Miller got his ass blown out again this weekend. He's getting ran through like a fucking like a prison whore on a fucking weekly basis right now, man. He's run. Yeah, you can put them anywhere you want, bro. What you need to do is put them out on the street. Let them call the game from out there for someone else. That's what they need to do. But hey, you know what? I'm down to ride. Whatever. We'll get rid of them at the end of the year. What I would like to do is I'd like to bring Robert Saleh over here and Ben Johnson. If I was Mark Davis, I'd be talking to Robert Saleh right now. I'd be taking him out to lunch. I'd be trying to woo him right now. Try to get him over here to build us a championship quality defense, because Patrick Graham ain't it. He's had 3 years, man. We can't wait anymore. Like, we only had 6 games or something where they were decent. Like, these last 5 or 6 game. Yeah. Tie week. Yeah. You ain't lying about that. Yeah. That's another bad, another bad draft pick. Like we are saying, dude, it comes down to the front office. Our front office has been shit. They've been making bad decisions. Got to do something. I don't care. I just think that Robert Saleh is going to be would be a key add to this organization. Just let him build the defense the way that he wants to build the defense. Give him the keys. Let him do his thing. Let him be the defensive coordinator for now, if he'd be willing to do that. Because Patrick Graham's got to go, and we don't want him for a head coach. So, yeah, I don't want to fire anybody because I don't want these guys to all of a sudden get inspired and somebody start winning some games, and then they're like, oh, we want to keep this guy. Like it's a rinse and repeat fucking thing, dude. Like, I don't want that. I just want them to tear this shit down right and build it up right. If they can't do that, then they got to keep tearing it down and keep building it up. You can't build a house with your studs on an on 16 center, bro. You can't have one 16 on center and one at 18 inches. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't you got to build the shit right, dude. There's no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts, dude. There's no shortcut way to build this team, and it's going to take 4 or 5 years. They're trying to shortcut. You can't shortcut it. You want to build this team right, it's going to take 3 to 5 years, dude. You're not going to get all your people in 1 or 2 drafts. You're not. And yeah, it's nice to go out here and there and maybe get a veteran. But what you want to do is you want to build a young team. You want to build this shit up where people are going to be here for the next 10 years, not 2.5. You can't, I don't know, man. People just have their own way of how they want things done. Well, I'm not saying my way is the right way, but bye week, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the play calling is atrocious, dude. There's nothing the defense is pretty bad too. I mean, the run, we just can't stop the run. You can't be physical if you can't stop the run. And we definitely ain't running the ball. I mean, we're going into week 6. We got to play the Chiefs. And that is going to be probably a big bitch slapping, to be honest, the way that we were fucking clowning Kermit the Frog and shit in the off season. And yeah, he said he was going to address it. Well, this week is the week he's going to address it, I guess. Because, yeah. With our luck, they'll get the offense going this week. Their offense has been looking atrocious the last month. But this week coming playing the Raiders, you'll probably get right back on track. I hope they don't make us look like San Diego did last year. We made San Diego look last year. That would be a disservice for them to put up a 70 burger on us, bro. But then again, the whole Kermit the Frog thing, shit might come back and bite us right in the ass. I mean, right? I mean, we won with this defense last year, right? Jack Jones got the pick 6. All this stuff. Why can't it happen this year? Who knows? I just have my doubts about us beating the Chiefs, even coming close to beating the Chiefs. But that's just my opinion. Some people might have us winning this game. I think that they'd be smoking rocks, but yeah, if the defense was playing like it was lights out, like it was playing last year, I'd probably pick us to win, but they're not. The organization handcuffed the offense and the defense. They didn't get anybody. Dude. We were sitting on $40 million and we didn't get anybody. There was a reason for that. There's a, Tom Telesco didn't want to go out and get anybody. So I don't know why they made it. What made them think that they could run back this team from last year and have any kind of success? The only reason why they were successful last year is because they wanted him to get the job. Now that he's got the job, now they don't care about success. You got Crosby, the leader of our team, running around. And I know some people will say, oh, well, he just pushed them to say what's up, or that's just how they're saying what's up. And that's true. These guys are masculine. You know what I mean? They're tough guys. But I don't know. The other guy didn't look like that's what he was expecting. So I'm not saying that they weren't playing around or whatever. And I particularly don't care. I mean, Crosby's obviously feels like he can do whatever he wants over here. He's got everybody fucking in a cuckold over here and shit. Mark Davis is tied up in the corner while Mark is fucking his playmate or whatever the fuck that broad is, or his Instagram hottie, whatever she is. I mean, this guy's a cuck. He let Max Crosby handcuff him, dude. In hiring this guy, and then now that and so did Adams. Adams wanted Getsy too. And thanks for leaving us this piece of shit. We appreciate that, Adams. I'm glad you're over there at the Jets being miserable. You got the same record as we got. I hope you're miserable. Misery loves company. You get what you get. And that's all you're going to get. Karma's funny like that. The world works in funny ways, man. You just can't make it up. You know? I mean, I don't blame Max Crosby for wanting to bounce. If he wants to bounce, we're obviously not doing anything. And he's wasting his career. You know? I mean, I get it. He wants to go win, but you should have thought about that before you signed the contract. I mean, you kind of had an idea that we were rebuilding, right? We've been rebuilding the whole time you've been here. So I don't know why you're surprised that we're rebuilding. I don't want to rebuild. That's cool. I don't blame you. But then you shouldn't have signed the contract. But, you know, that's what we do. We do what we do. That's what people do. And hopefully it works out. Hopefully he doesn't want to trade and get out of here. But at the end of the day, if that's what he wants, then we should oblige him. You know, we can get some. We should trade him while we got value. We can get some good value for him right now. We need value to build this team anyway. We need draft picks. So where's Max Crosby going to be in 4 years? Who knows? I don't know. He could be here. He could be somewhere else. I don't think he's going to. I don't know. Why? I don't know. Why would you want to stay with a team that can't get their shit together? Like the organization as a whole, the whole front office, everything is just they can't fight their way out of a paper bag. I mean, they showing this to us constantly by the decisions that they make. Like we're sitting on $40 million right now, dude. Like there's no running back out there, there's no linebacker out there, there's no corner out there. Like, you know what I mean? There's no offensive lineman out there. They just don't want to do anything. They're content with losing out. You know, they're content with losing, and as long as they keep getting their cozy little paychecks, and there's no reason to worry about winning. Everybody's getting paid. Whether we win or lose, whether the Raiders win or lose, the organization, everybody's getting paid there from the top down. Everybody gets a paycheck. So why do they care if they win or lose? They don't got no incentive to do any better. What up, Anthony Estrada? How you doing? How you doing, man? But yeah, I just think that the organization is doing it, not just the players a misjustice. They've been doing the fans a misjustice. Like this, they're trying to sell us this product for thousands of dollars to go into the game to watch this shit. Like you're insulting us. You're insulting our intelligence. Like, come on, man. Do better. You know, like everybody. Last year they had everybody standing in front of Mark with the signs, fire Josh McDaniels and shit. Well, I think pretty soon they're going to be standing out in front of them with the fire AP signs and shit. And they're going to say, "Be real, grow up." I remember that shit was fucking hilarious. I don't know what to say, man. This shit is, you can't make this shit up. We are definitely the biggest three-ring circus we got going in fucking Vegas, bro. We make Bartle and Bailey Circus look like the zoo, bro. That's all I can tell you, dude. We are the straight clown show of fucking Vegas and the NFL right now. Yeah, it's gonna be, well. Hopefully we're able to suck bad enough to get a top three pick, bro. It's gonna be horrible watching, but if we can get a top three pick, we can probably get a good quarterback. Yeah, but that's just if what we got to keep doing. If we could do that, I'm not saying tank because I'm not a tanking kind of fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with tanking shit. I'm not with sinking the ship on purpose. I forget what they call that. I'll think of it in a minute. But yeah, I know. You don't even have to go. You could just go to Vegas and watch that shit. It's fucking hilarious over there. Like, yeah, I mean, are we gonna get a new GM now too, or what? We're gonna get, I don't know. Maybe the GM's gonna bring in his guys. Maybe, I don't know. You're gonna give AP another year. You're gonna draft AP and think that he's competent enough to coach up one of these quarterbacks. I mean, I know what Mark Davis said, which is pretty funny. Is Tom Brady's gonna, maybe pick the talent that we're gonna do, and then he's gonna work with them and train them and stuff. You think Tom Brady's got time to do that when he's working with Fox on fucking games on Sundays and shit? You think that's what he's gonna be doing? I think this whole thing is just a big old fucking lie for him to pass Tom Brady on us like it was a good idea to bring him in here. Like, I don't particularly care about Tom Brady either way. I mean, it's not my decision to sell him a piece of the Raiders. I don't own any part of the Raiders. So that's not up to me. That's up to Mark and Carol Davis. If that's what they want to do and ultimately want to sell it all to him and Richard Seymour and a bunch of other players, that's going to be up to the Davises. That's what I think they should do. I think they should just wash their hands because until they get rid of it, they can't get this they can't get the right people to in the head of it to run it. Mark Mark don't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Mark literally, his dad is a Hall of Fame for being a coach, for being an owner, and one more. So he's in there for 3 things. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what the third one is. But like your dad is like a 3-time gold jacket wearer, and you absolutely know nothing about football. And that's where we're at with Mark Davis, bro. Mark Davis, dude, sold us out. He sold Raider Nation out, moving this whole team over to Vegas, dude. There's no fan base there. But he don't care about the fan base. He cares about making money. He knows all the bullshit, all the teams, all 32 teams, all the fans from all 32 teams are going to go there one time, the first time that they play. And then after that, none of them are going to go there anymore, dude. Hold on 1 second. What's up? Yeah.
Hey, Tony, where are you?
I'm downstairs.
What?
I'm downstairs. I'll be up there in a second.
Arthur, I didn't know where you were. Kind of made me nervous.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye. Sorry, yo. That's my mom. But it don't matter. There's no one really watching anyway. But and that's right. I don't care. I don't do this shit for views. I don't do this shit for money. I do this shit because I want to do it. Yeah, my mama was calling to make sure I was all right. She's still mine ain't all there right now, but she's all right. Luckily, I ain't got to go up there. Otherwise, I'd have to end the live, and that would have to be that, man. But yeah, after all these fans go one time, they're not going to show up anymore, man. And then nobody wants to go watch a losing team. No one wants to go pay to watch their team lose every week in, week out, week in, week. We thought, oh, they're going to go to Vegas. Vegas, they're a winning city. We can't have a losing team. Yeah, we can have a losing team because we got a losing fucking owner, dude. Our owner's a fucking loser. Our organization is a fucking loser. Everything about we're like trash, bro. We're like rotten fucking meat that's been sitting out in the fucking sun, or a dead corpse and shit that's all fucking dead and bloated and fucking stinky, bro. We're like pig pen and shit, where you see the fucking odor coming off of them and shit. That's our organization. That's why no players want to come here. Shit is for real, dude. This is fucking crazy. Like we just stink all the way around, from the front office all the way to the quarterback, to the offensive line coach, to the fucking defensive line coach. Like the whole thing needs to be fucking flushed down the fucking toilet, bro. Everything. We need to fucking sink this ship and build another one. Oh, even with Devontae Adams, dude, you seen him play Monday night with fucking with Aaron Rodgers, bro? He stinks. He sucks, bro. He's old. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, Carlos? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming through. Saying what's up. Good to see you. Yep. What's cracking with you? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, so back to our fucking garbage bin of a fucking organization. Just can't get it right. we've had players just sitting there that are Hall of Famers that are just waiting to be picked. That we just like, oh no, we don't want those guys. We'll let somebody else have those guys. We'll get the instead of getting Jalen Carter, we'll get Tyree Wilson. And then you know what? When Tyree Wilson don't work out on the edge, we'll move him to defensive tackle where Jalen Carter was, which is what we needed to do. Why didn't we just get him in the first place? Like, you know, drafting hurt players. The Raiders are just going to Raider, and they're going to continue to Raider. That's what the fucking Raiders been doing. They ain't going to change. Yeah, well, we thought it was. Yeah, we thought a lot of it was the defense was going to come through, bro. I thought we were going to have a top 5 type, top 10 defense by now. You know, I thought they'd be able to keep us in the game, you know, and keep it close and all. But they're getting 30s put up on them, bro. And I could understand. You could say, well, they're getting worn out. Well, then, yeah, I understand, but you can't be letting people put up 30 burners on you. Make some plays. Get some turnovers. You know, that's what we're not getting. We're not getting turnovers, man. And if you can't get extra turnovers, you're not getting any stops. Try to get them in the third down because we're pretty good in third down, I think, but first and second down, we stink. You can't give up. You can't give up 5-6 yards on first down, 7 yards. They're winning all day. They can run 2 times and they're getting. Why would you even throw? Like, you know, it's just stupid. Like, there's no. It's just, you know. It's just disappointing that, you know, you got this guy who had this great father, but never learned a fucking thing, dude. Yeah, we definitely don't got no depth on the roster. We got Palomao. He's good, but what else? Who else is on the depth chart that's any good? Our linebackers' depth is fucking ass. Our defensive line, shit is mid. We're decimated by injuries, but everybody's got injuries. It's the NFL. But we get all these injuries and all this stuff because they're not playing, dude. They're not playing enough. They're not in the right kind of condition. They're not in football condition. And in order to get into football condition, you gotta be getting smacked up. You gotta be doing more practice. You gotta be more physical. You gotta be dressed in pads. These guys don't. This is what happened in 2008 or 2009 or 2010 when the players and renegotiated their stuff. That's when it went from sports to entertainment. Like, they didn't want to be hit anymore. They don't want to do practices. They don't want to do anything. So if they don't want to do anything, they're ain't gonna. That's what's happening to the quality of football. I'm not saying it wasn't entertainment before, but at least it was a lot more convincing. You know what I'm saying? The refs weren't running up and talking to the quarterback all the time and all the players and talking to the coaches and shit. Before, they didn't really talk to them. Now it's like they're all buddy-buddy. It's all a buddy-buddy system and shit. It's like they're all conspiring together on this narrative. And I don't understand how people don't see it the way that I'm seeing it. I'm looking right at it. I'm like, why is that guy so friendly with the quarterback? And why does it every time, you know, the clock starts running down, they're running down, and they do this, and then all of a sudden the 25-second clock starts over again. It's like, where did that come from? When did that start? Who said that's all right to do? When did that become okay? I mean, Tom Brady used to do it all the time. It's crazy to me that they're just able to put their hands up and then the fucking clock starts winding again. The other thing is they start winding the clock. You always see them wind the clock when the game's real shitty. They don't really abide by a lot of the rules. They just roll the clock. They know what's going on, and they just roll the clock. When the same instance happens on another game, and they stop the clock, it's like there's no consistency anymore. I mean, back in the '70s and in the '80s and in the '90s, these guys played and they practiced, and you had really good entertainment, real good. It was good. This is real crap. Well, that's because the referees want them to have them. The Chiefs are the fucking Patriots now. That's all they've done. They just changed dynasties. They went from the Patriots to the fucking Chiefs. And then it's going to be like this for the next 20 years. It's because of Patrick Mahomes, however long he stays in the league. And then they're going to find the next guy. The next guy is going to be CJ Stroud or whoever it is. These guys are all just new. The teams, look at the teams, look at the NFL as the WWE, except the teams aren't wrestlers. The teams are individual wrestlers. Like, okay, say the Raiders are the Undertaker and the Steelers are Kane. They don't care who the championship is. They're all getting paid. It's all a show. They don't care who the championship. You think they care if Ric Flair was the champion for 17 times? They don't give a shit. They all go out there, they make their fucking money. They're all getting paid from it. They're all making millions of generational money off of a game, dude, that you play in your backyard, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't kill the Raiders, bro. They've been trying to kill us for 40 years, bro. You can't kill us, motherfuckers. We just can't. Mark just can't hire the right people. He just can't get out of his own way. Is it going to be? We're going to find out at the end of the year soon enough. But like I was saying, do you think AP right now is talented enough to develop a quarterback that we're going to draft? Do you think Luke Getsy's qualified to bring up a young quarterback, coach him up? I don't. I think this system that they got right now for a young quarterback would be disastrous. I think he would look like Bryce Young over there at the fucking Panthers, because they're ruining that guy's career. But that's just, that's whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. That's when you go over somewhere and then you'll be like, well, look what Andy Dalton did. Yeah, for one game, look what he's been doing after he beat us. He's been shitting himself. He had one good game against us. And then all the rest of the games, he's been shitting himself. They even had to bring in Bryce Young last week to finish the game out for garbage time. So he's not doing any better over there than Bryce Young is. That's because there's nothing around the kid. You don't get the number one draft pick because your team is fucking great and doing good shit. It's because your team fucking sucks and it needs hella work. Everybody thinks we just bring a quarterback in here and win. You ain't going to just bring a quarterback in here and win, dude. Colton Miller's getting run over like a fucking Mack truck every fucking Sunday, multiple times. Like, you need to address that. Glaze is looking good. JPJ looks pretty good. But other than that, like, I don't even know if I want AP to deal with the defense, bro. I want to bring in Robert Saleh. AP's never built a defense. AP's that's part of the part of the problem is AP was a position coach, right? And that's cool. right? That's good. But he was never a defensive coordinator. You know, he jumped all of those things. Like, and that's why I think, that's why Patrick Graham was like, I'm sure he's thinking, what's going on? Because Patrick Graham was already there, and he got the defense. He got the defense going, right? So the defense is what got AP the job. It wasn't the offense, because the offense was doing literally shit. So Patrick Graham got that defense winning, right? But and in the top 10, but then they gave AP the job like he was calling the defense. It wasn't AP's defense. AP had nothing to do with any. He wasn't calling plays. That's Patrick Graham's doing. Dude, we gotta burn the whole organization down from top to bottom. The president, the vice president, all of the talent relations and public relations people. Everybody's got to get flushed. I want everybody gone. Everybody's got to go. Everybody. They're all failed. Why? Well, he's very inexperienced, bro. Look at him. He's not even calling timeouts, right? Then when he does call a timeout, he runs a stupid ass play at the end, and then you're like, why did you call a timeout? We're just gonna run into the fucking locker room at halftime. There's just certain shit that he does, bro. Not adjusting on the fly, not making adjustments, in-game adjustments. He sees that we're not being able to run the ball. Well, then change it. Change what you're doing, dude. He's not willing to change, bro. He's very inexperienced, bro. That's why AP, I don't think, has a play card in any of it. Because really, everybody was excited to get him the job. He got everybody pumped up. But where's that energy now? I was talking about this all off season. I was waiting. I keep saying, we're going to see how good they are. We're going to see where that energy is. We're going to see if they keep that energy from last year, if they come out with the defense is playing with that energy. What happened? The first thing they came out in preseason, they shit the fucking bed. I was like, oh, fuck. And then, I was just thinking, oh, well, they're just running base 3-4, 4-3. They're just running the base defense. They're not trying to do anything tricky or nothing. But then what happened? What's up, Ricky Lokes? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming by, saying what's up. Spending a minute with your boy. What up, NorCal? Thanks for coming through. Spending a minute with your boy, saying what's up. Hit the likes. Well, I don't mind actually, dude. If even John Madden would have kicked the field goal there, I'm telling you right now. Right then, you could have went for the touchdown. I know we were deep in their territory, and if they didn't get it, I know we still needed the touchdown to win. But you don't want to take points off the board right there, bro. You got 3 points. You still need a 2-point conversion. What if you don't get the 2-point conversion, though? What if you get the touchdown? You still need to kick a field goal. So that's what he's thinking. I'm all right with that call. I'm not all right with all the other fucking dumb calls that he's been doing. The defense had a chance to stop him. They couldn't stop him. Then you got Minshew giving up 4 turnovers, looking like shit. Or 3 turnovers, I don't know. 2 picks and a fumble. Like, what the hell, dude? You can't. I told you guys on Thursday or Friday when we talked about this. I said the only way we were going to win this game is if the Rams gave it to us, literally with the turnover game. And guess what? We gave them the turnovers and they won. Yeah, but Jesse, what if you go for it right there and you don't get it? The defense don't stop them anyways for 90 yards. Because that's what happened. At least they got the 3 points. If they were able to stop them and do what they needed to do, they would have. Like I said, if you go and get to 6 points, what happens if you go for the 2-point conversion? You don't get it. You still need to kick a field goal. You're down 8. You're not down 7. And the way these guys have been playing football, I wouldn't want to go for a 2-point conversion. I wouldn't trust the Luke. He'd fucking call a screenplay or some fucking dumb shit down there on the 2-yard line with some dumbass retarded play calling, dude. That dude's a fucking retard. You got to take the points, man. You got to take the points. Some people are aggressive and go for that, but if you're going to go for that, then you're going to have to go for 2, because there's no point of kicking the point after, because you're still down a field goal. I mean, I understand that you're down there and you want it, but if you don't get it, you don't get it. Then you come out with nothing, and then everybody's like, "You should have took the points." He's in a catch-22, bro. I'm telling you, that's a catch-22. When you start listening to the fans, pretty soon you'll be sitting with the fans. You dig? You know, that's just reality. You got to take the points there, man. I'm telling you, Don Shula, Madden, Walsh, all those guys would have took the field goal right there. None of those coaches would have went for it. None of them. They would have took the points. Because they believe in the defense getting their stop. You gotta believe in your defense getting you that stop, man. You have to. If they can't get one stop in the game when you need it, then they need more help. They aren't good enough. Like that's when you know, defensive players of the year come up and make a play, bro. They come up and get a fumble. They come up and get a stop. They come up and get an interception. They come out and make a play, bro. A strip sack. Anything. But nope, not on our team. We don't got that. We don't got a defensive player of the year. Straight up. We got a guy that likes to walk around with his shirt off, showing off his tattoos and smoking cigars, bro. That's what we got. But yeah. Yeah, they definitely be killing us. We're like -9 or 10, bro, or maybe more right now. Like that's always the killer. You want to be on the plus side of the of the turnover margin, right? It's like you want to be on the plus side of sacks. You don't want to be sacked 65 times. You want to be sacked, you know, like maybe the most 25 times. Like there's certain. Yeah, like I said, that's not good, bro. That means we're not getting any turnover. That means the defense ain't doing its job, bro. Straight up. We're -11. That means we need 11 turnovers just to break even. That's one a game from here on out. I don't see this defense getting more than, I don't see us even getting one a game. We haven't been getting one a game yet. So I just don't see it happening. I just don't see this defense doing anything but getting run over. I mean, I hate to say it, man, but they didn't bring anybody really in besides Christian Wilkins. They didn't really address, the corners. We were talking about how we needed to get a corner. They didn't get it. Now, what's really surprising to me is Diablo. He stepped up this year, but it's a contract year. The surprise. I'm going to play really hard and do really good in my contract year. You guys going to re-sign me? I don't know. But he had a good game 2 games ago, so I can't complain. He showed up finally. but he's usually hurt. He's been hurt the last 3 years for multiple games. It's like, what the hell's going on? Can't make this shit up. And we just got to see through. We just got to start getting rid of these players, man. We're going to lose a lot of these guys anyways. A lot of these guys are on, this is their last year in their contract, and we're going to have to go out and get a bunch of new guys anyway. And, we got a bunch of guys on our team that are starting that aren't actual starters. For one, the quarterback position. We got a couple other places too. Offensive line, the center sucks. Our center sucks, bro. He's horrible. He's getting pushed back every play. Our linebackers aren't getting off of blocks. So, Spillane's trying, dude. But he's just getting overwhelmed, dude. Those guys are fucking 280, 200 to 300 and something pounds, dude. It'd be hard to get off a guy that's fucking, got 50, 60 pounds on you, bro. Pause. But, you got to be able to shed those blocks and make plays, fill those gaps. We're not doing that. We're not, we're overrunning the plays. Max is running around. I'd like it. He does give us max effort, but when he's giving us max effort, he's also running around reckless. When he starts, going reckless, that's when he starts leaving, obviously vulnerable spots. And that's not good. Playing out of position. All you can do is do your job and play your position. Don't worry about doing everybody else's position. Because if you're doing that, then you're out of your position, and now you're going to get taken advantage of. And that's what they do. I think they watch the tape and they see that he gets frustrated and he starts running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and then they take advantage of that aggressiveness. I would, as an offensive coordinator, I would definitely do that. I'd definitely be taking advantage of his aggressiveness, because that's what you definitely got to do. It's midnight. Interesting. But I don't know who Fernando is. But was he talking about Fernando Venezuela? Is he talking about the old picture from? Well, yeah, he's, I don't know, man. It just sucks. I was hopeful, but then I should have just sat back like Jack Bauer did. Shout out to Jack Bauer, my guy from Just Win Baby podcast with my boy Nutty Raider Nate and Raider Ben 2.0. You guys know, go subscribe, go check him out. He was right. He said that he didn't want to give these guys any more than 7 or 8 wins, and he was right. I'll give him a shout out. I'll definitely shout him out for that. Good job, Jack. I drank the Kool-Aid thinking that the defense was going to be good, but it wasn't, and you were right. So I tip my hat to you, bro. I definitely tip my hat to you, because I definitely don't see us winning more than maybe 2 more games, if we're lucky. Wow, and that's just heartbreaking for me to even say that, but that's just reality, bro. Like, we're just horrible. We're just not good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what I thought. It is Venezuela. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna ask him what happened right now. Yeah, I just think that you know, they've been lying to us all off season, all year, lying to us right now. You know, we keep buying in. They keep selling us wolf tickets. Yep, yep, yep. There it is right there. My boy D Menace dropped the link right there. Go follow that shit. Go follow my boy Raider Ben and Raider Nutty Nutty Raider Nate. Sorry, I'm kind of high. And Jack Bauer and you know the rest of the crew because yeah, that's what we do. We send them on over. Chris had Protect the Shield. He's good to watch. You know, he's got Critique, Raider Critique. He's good to watch. West Coast West Side Media. He's good to watch. Very entertaining guy. Ern. Shout out to my boy Ern. He's always entertaining. You know the crew. Most of you, we all hang out together already. But the ones who don't know, you know, go check those guys out. They're worth watching. Yep. SC Raider. He's good. He's good to check out. But you know, we just keep doing what we do, chug along with our crew, and keep on moving on, man. Move on to the next game. Hopefully, we can put up a big fight with Kansas City, maybe pull out a win. But we're gonna have to, you know, we're gonna basically Kansas City is gonna have to give us a bunch of turnovers like they did last time. Because even when we won last time, Aiden O'Connell didn't complete a pass for 3 quarters. After the first quarter, he didn't complete a pass. So the defense really won us that game. We can't say the offense won us shit. That was a defense that won on 2 turnovers. So without that, we don't win the game. Yep. Yeah, I know it, D-Menace. It's all good. You ain't got to do all that. These guys, no, they'll go look. They'll go find them. Very entertaining. All those guys are great guys. Great entertainment, especially Ben. That's my boy. Ben is very entertaining. Never mind. I got that one in reserve. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, what else is going on? How you guys doing? What do you guys think? Do you think we should try and go and pick up Robert Saleh? Try and build our defense? Or you still want to try and stick with Patrick Graham? I think we got to go. I don't know any other defensive coordinator that's going to be out there. Nobody that's good. No one. Let's go with the good ones, bro. Excuse me. Woo. But yeah, I mean, it sucks when these guys lie to us. They go to the press conferences and they're just very deceiving, dude. Yeah. But yeah, I'm about to cut out of here in a minute, man. Hang out with you guys for a little bit. Got a few people still in here. I'm down to still talk. Nah, man. Well, Ben Johnson ain't gonna leave Detroit to be an OC here. He will to be a head coach. But I think Patrick Graham's already had enough time to build this defense, dude, and it ain't going nowhere. So that's my thing, Carlos. I just think that it's time to move on. I think that he just hasn't. Patrick Graham hasn't done enough to wow me. You know, the last few games last year, that was good, but it's not consistent. If it was like that right now, I wouldn't even be talking about bringing Salah in. But it isn't that defense right now. For some reason, they're not playing. They don't want to play for him. It's like they're not bought in. It's like I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're in, they're out. I don't know if it's more difficult to use or I don't know if you difficult it up. I don't know what's up. Last year they said that he simplified it and AP told him to let the dogs loose. Well, I don't know. Now all of a sudden it's difficult and the dogs are held back. So I don't know. But yeah. Yep. I just think, I know Salah can build a championship defense, dude. If we want to build a championship, we have to bring coaches in here that have won championships and built championship defenses. And not just that, you have to win, regular season games too to get to win championships, to get to the playoffs, to even win an NFC championship. I think he fell short of a Super Bowl, but they did win an NFC championship. So, the Jets defense isn't shit over there. He built that defense. So why will, I don't get it. Bring them on over. It's not going to be anywhere. We're at the bottom, dude. We could only go up. Well, we're not at rock bottom yet because the season's not over. But we're taking on water, mates. We're going to fucking grabbing our buckets. Fucking shoveling water out of this motherfucker as fast as possible. Ship is sinking, Jack. Our ship is sinking. I mean, last year, that's why everybody was feeling it's like we were feeling. We were thinking that defense was going to come out fired up, full of energy, wanting to win games, wanting to go to the playoffs, wanting to do this, wanting to do that. And then they just came out and shit themselves. They came out, shit the bed. Everybody's upset. It's like some people are making bad business decisions. Who knows? People got to be held accountable, though. And right now, he's got to go around and hold these coaches accountable and trying to get other coaches in here that will get the job done. Like, obviously, the offensive line coaching ain't getting the job done. It's like these guys don't know their assignment. How do you not know your assignment? Haven't you been doing this since fucking July? We're now in fucking October, bro, towards the end of October. You still don't know what the fuck you're doing yet? See, that's the fucking problem with not getting enough practice. We're not suiting up enough. Oh, but they're going to get CT. I don't give a fuck. If you don't want to get CT, don't play football. Go cry to your mama. Go to church. I don't give a fuck. Oh, what up, G? Thanks for coming through. Hope you had a good night. Thanks for the like coming by. Oh, thank you. I hope to see you soon. But yeah, I tried to get on a little earlier tonight, but you know, wasn't early enough. But I'll see you next time. I'll see you in the morning or something, or you know, next one I do. It's only Tuesday. I'll probably be doing another one later on this week. I don't know. It depends on what kind of mood your boy's in. Sometimes I feel like getting on here and gabbing on my soapbox. Now I can't remember what I was talking about. Let me hit this weed again. Might help me remember. Yeah. Yep. Smoking. The menace. Definitely doing that. I definitely love to do that. The only thing I love more than smoking is Raider football. That ain't no lie. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Flashbacks of when I was a kid watching this shit, man. You know, you guys want to go watch some real football, though, go watch, look up some games in the 70s of the Raiders. You want to watch some greatness. Al Davis first says it himself. First, it starts with a great organization, and then it comes with the coaches, and then it comes down to the players. And then you tell them one thing: just win, baby. Right? Well, we don't have the organization, and we don't have the coaches, and we definitely don't have the players. And that's why we just can't win, baby. I mean, that's it. First, it's the coaches, and then the players, and a great organization. Well, we ain't got either three. It don't matter what order it is. We don't got either one of the three. All three of our shit is fucked up. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he was sick. Yeah, he threw like 7 touchdowns in one game. That's what I do. D-Menace, that's why I only got a few people watching me. I'm not on the scene yet. It's all right. Like I said, I don't really do that. I don't really do this for anything other than just shits and giggles and shit. But I mean, you got the man himself that says it, bro. When the man himself says what you need to have, we don't got any one of the combination of the three at all. We don't. And until we get that, we're not going to be anything. It's, like I said, it starts really up top and works its way down. And until that's fixed, we're going to be in the same situation we're in right now. And we're just going to keep losing. Because there's no way we can't. The ship isn't going to steer itself, man. You got to get the right captain behind the wheel. Can't just have anybody captain in this pirate ship. I understand a lot of people like Antonio Pierce because he's got the Raider persona, and he talks a good game. But that doesn't qualify you as a coach or to be the captain of the ship. And I'm not saying Ben Johnson would have been a better pick. Who knows? He might be one of those guys that's a better offensive coordinator than he is a head coach. Like Norv Turner. Norv Turner was our head coach. He was a great offensive coordinator, but he was a shitty head coach. Yeah, I know Tom Brady's in the building, but the thing about that, I mean, I don't like, he's got other shit he's got to do, bro. I don't think he's got time to be picking a quarterback and training him. He's got a job with Fox, dude, that's paying him millions of dollars. I think that's just something that Mark's telling everybody to get us excited and get us hyped up. Buying the bullshit. I ain't buying it. I don't think Tom Brady, he might have a say on who we're going to get, but I don't think he's going to sit over there and train them. Not everybody has the work ethic that Tom Brady does. That's the problem. If everybody had the work ethic that Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, all the great guys had, there would be more of them. People don't have that work ethic, bro. You have to want to win, bro. And a lot of people don't want to win. They want to get a paycheck. You got to have an organization. Listen, bro, you got to have an organization that somebody wants to come and play for, bro. First of all, what do the Raiders do that's better than any other organization? What do? What makes people want to play here? Come here to even want to play. Mark Davis has got to do something, come up with a way to get players to want to come here and play. For number one, like, why people wanted to play for the Niners and why people wanted to play for the Patriots and why people want to play for the Steelers, because they fucking win championships, right? But if you're not bringing that to the table, dude, nobody wants to come and play for you. People played for the Niners because the Niners, Eddie D had a VIP package. For everything. He took him to Hawaii after the season. All the players had to worry about was playing. The organization took care of everything else for their family, their everything, their child daycare, everything. Everybody was taken care of from top to bottom. Mark Davis ain't doing that. If Mark Davis was taking to the players to Hawaii or whatever after the season or doing any of this stuff, people would want to come play for him, dude. He ain't doing any of that. Like, your organization has got to stand out. You got to have something other than a stadium to make somebody want to come here and want to play for you. There's got to be a fringe benefit. And Mark don't offer anything. We're not winning, so why would somebody want to come here if we're not winning? What's in it for them besides getting paid? You got to have something attractive for them to want to come, to attract players to come here. being in Vegas isn't attractive enough. Look what Vegas has gotten us. It's gotten us everything that we've gotten in Vegas has been shit. We got a guy who ran into the back of somebody and killing him, doing 158 miles an hour and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? And then we got another guy on camera showing his fucking AR pistol and shit, talking about doing some dumbass shit. I mean, you can't make this shit up, dude. Like, these guys are just like, does anybody screen these guys? You know what you're drafting? Like, you can't really, you can't make this shit up, dude. Like, we're jinxed. Every year there's something new, right? This year is AP can't handle his fire. He's going bankrupt. He can't do this. He can't do that. Every year there's something. There's some kind of fucking scandal. Every year. And then what happened? When I was like, oh, Devontae Adams, he's missed a little bit extra time. He's not going to have time to work out with these guys. It doesn't look like it's going to work out. And then what happened? He's got traded. I was thinking he's going to get traded by week 1. I thought just by being disrespectful and not playing in that game and stuff with AP, I thought he was going to be gone straight up week 1. But I guess the week lasted until week 5. But I knew it wasn't going to last long. It is what it is. You just got to hurry up and wait. And we've been hurry up and waiting. Now I know a lot of you guys have been waiting a little while, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. But I've been waiting 40. And it ain't gonna get any better anytime soon. Not with the way that this organization is being run right now. We got to get a real good GM in here. Yeah, he missed all of it. Exactly. And that's what I was talking about. It's not just that he missed I understand he had a kid, and that's cool. Right? But football's your work. This is your work. It's cool that you take a week or two, but then you took that extra week. And then you're like, yeah, no. So you went into week 3, and then week 4 when he's like, yeah, everybody's going to play. And you're like, no, I'm not going to play, bro. I was like, wow. Now you're telling the coach what you're going to do, huh? That's what's going on. I mean, these guys, literally, it's the NBA. They don't like the coach. They don't want to play. They demand a trade. If you don't get them out, they just continue to be a cancer. It was never like this when I was growing up. I never seen a bunch of more unhappy people. These guys are making so much money, and they're so unhappy with their job. I wish I could just get traded from a job to another job and keep my salary. Not get fired, just get traded. Sorry, we're not working out here. I'm gonna trade you. But it's going to be a few years, no matter who it's going to be, whether it's going to be AP. I just don't trust him to be able to develop the talent. I don't trust Getsy to be able to develop the young talent. I don't trust any of them, anybody on the squad right now, to be able to develop the new talent that we want to get next year, as far as the quarterback is. I think it would, you want somebody who's creative with a young quarterback that's going to do what he's good at, not try to make him do what you want him to do. And if you don't put him in a good system that he's used to, then he's going to suck. I mean, we got Bowers. We just need a competent quarterback, dude. We got Myers. I don't know what's up with Mayer. I don't know if he's coming back or we're going to trade him or what. He's gone MIA. Wish him well wish him well. Hope he's doing all right. I don't know what's going on with him. But I really, if he's really messed up, good luck to you, man. Stay strong, bro. Everybody who's going through some stuff right now, their mental health, stay strong out there, man. It's tough out here. Not everybody, not everybody's the same. Everybody's got their own stuff that they're going through day by day. It's a fight. Every man's got his own fight. I'm trying to think of the saying right now, but it's something like, let me think. It's something like, I'll think of it in a minute. But, yep, let's smoke up. Just know your worth, young man. Try to just make sure you feel appreciated in whatever you're doing. If you're not feeling appreciated and you're not feeling that love, it's time to move on, man. Don't sit around and wait for them to change. You ain't gonna change them. They ain't gonna change you. Don't bother wasting your time. Yeah, you got to get out there. We're gonna face adversity. That's what every man does. Every man's got its own struggle. Other men have harder struggles than others. God chooses the hardest struggles for the strongest of us. And right now it seems like God has left this country, bro. It's like we got a bunch of Satanists running this shit. A bunch of godlessness going on around here, bro. With what we're allowing and what we've been doing. I'm not all a Bible guy or any of that, but I know there's a God. You ain't got to be a genius to know that, or whatever your faith is, right? It could be Muhammad, it could be whatever. Whatever you want to believe in, but whether you like it or not, everybody's a human being. Whether you believe in their beliefs or not, nobody should be genociding anybody. Nobody should be looking at somebody as anybody lesser than them, like they're animals, and they don't deserve to live. Nobody has the right to do that. And I can't believe we're allowing it to happen. And our media is just like, yeah, no, they have a right to defend themselves. Okay. Do they have a right to just keep expanding their land that ain't theirs? I get trying to, get rid of Hamas or whatever, but I don't get like bombing civilians and stuff. I don't get that. But what's funny is we're sending them an extra like $5 billion or something. But we got to apply for loans over in North Carolina and Florida for $750. Got money for them, no money for us. Money for Israel and Ukraine, no money for us. It's only our money that they use to, give all these illegal immigrants that they let in here EBT cards and Obama phones with apps on them that tell them where to go and exactly what to do as soon as they get over the border. It's crazy. They let in all these military-aged men. It's going to go down, yo. When the shit goes down, you better be ready. You better be ready. I don't know if you've seen that shit that the DOJ fucking released the other day, but they decided that the military has a right to kill the U.S. citizens now. When did the DOJ get to think they got to decide to do that? What up, Carlos? Oh. Rafa's back. What's going on, Rafa? Feels like we're at the end of times, y'all. We're at the end of times. It's like Nostradamus' shit is coming true and shit is predictions. It's crazy. I never thought it could come true, but it looks like it's coming true. I can't believe it. What else is going on, y'all? I don't feel like getting into all of that. I'm getting my shit canceled. I'll shut my channel down or some shit. You never know what's going to happen over YouTube over talking about some political stuff. So did the Dodgers win tonight, or did they even play yet? Well, I don't need anybody showing up to my house and shit, man. Telling me if I'm exercising my freedom of speech wrong or something. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. You got it. You got it. Eric Bischoff's writing the script right now. You got it, D Menace. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all about trying to get them to underneath the thumb of the central bank system. The Arabs ain't with that, and I'm with the Arabs with that. I don't want to be underneath the central bank anymore anyways. We need to kick these fools out of our country. They can pretend that they have all this, that we owe them all this fake money that they create from nothing, from thin air and shit. But we don't owe them. We don't owe them nothing. This money's worth nothing. They've devalued our money with their money. They should. They owe us. We don't owe them. The only way we're gonna, they're gonna flush the toilet on a dollar soon enough. It ain't gonna be worth shit, and they're gonna say, "Oh, well, you got to get all these tokens, these digital tokens, y'all." Oh, you know what? There's no limit to how many we're gonna be able to make. We want to be able to make as many as we want, so we could keep devaluing it like we are the fiat dollar. There's no way that they're going to do like Bitcoin, where there's a limit. They'll probably sell you on that. Oh, yeah, there's only going to be so many made, and then that's going to be it. But they'll be able to write in a blockchain and expand it. They'll figure out a way to lie. Just like they figured out a way to lie their way into stealing all of our Social Security money. And then every 10 years crashing the markets and stealing all of our other money. Your investments, all your stocks. It's what they do. It's an every 8 to 12 year cycle. Sometimes it's 8 years and sometimes it's 10 years, but most of the time it's supposed to be once every 10 years. But sometimes it goes a little longer. The last one was 2008. So, but we're due. We're right in the middle of some shit that they don't even want to admit. A recession is 3/4 of nonprofit gains. We've got I don't even know, 3 years of that. But they keep rewriting the definitions of what a recession is and what a depression is. Yeah, exactly, Carlos. Yeah, the whole reason why Israel exists is because of the Rothschilds. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story, yo. Yeah, maybe I should do a conspiracy thing on this channel. Maybe I should get a little conspiracy chart and just point my finger at it and go down the rabbit hole and do a show on it. I can do reaction show. I don't know. Your boy's just over here doing whatever he wants to do. But yeah, I can smoke and then do a reaction show to videos. Who knows? I don't know. Your boy's just trying to find his niche in this Raider nation. But just kick back, smoke, and do reaction videos, whatever. Who knows? I mean, there's a million things to do on here, man. Everybody has their niche. I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to be me on this soapbox, That's all you could do. But yeah, the boy's going to go ahead and get off of here. I've been on here for about an hour and a half. I've had a good time. I'm glad you all came through, D-Menace 4200. Thanks for coming through, Carlos. I appreciate you, Rafa. Or Ralph. Aha. And y'all have a good night, man. And until next time, I'll see you probably Thursday, Friday night or something. Yep. I will, definitely. Right on, y'all. You have a great night. Go Raiders.